Good morning. Happy Sunday. This lovely Sunday for the Altitude Living video. I'm your boy, Sean Murphy, and this is where I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area, covering all the areas you care about. Maybe care about, maybe you don't care about them, but maybe you just don't know them that well yet. And that's what we do in this video. We go from the least expensive to the most expensive, covering Evergreen, Conifer, Morrison, Golden, Bailey, Blackhawk, Idaho Springs, Indian Hills, Kittredge, everything just about 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area. What is up? It is Sean Murphy time. What is up, Leonard? Happy Sunday. Coming to you on Sunday this week. Yesterday was my 7th annual high fructose cornhole tournament, and I was going to try to do it from the park, but I just knew I was going to be rushed for time. The event starts at 10 o'clock and I had to get everything set up and everything. So I didn't want to get, 7 days without a market update leaves it's 1 week, right? It makes 1 week. 7 days, also WEAK. I want to make sure you guys have your strength of knowledge of what's happening in these foothills. So as you do, say what's up in the comments like Leonard. Good morning, Leonard. Let me know, where are you watching from today if you guys jump on. We'll see who can make it on Sunday. I know this is uncommon to do this on Sunday, but I was just sitting there. I was like, I can't not do the video. All right, we're gonna hit them up on Sunday this week. So let me know who's on with me. Where are you watching from? I saw a couple of you guys were concerned for my well-being yesterday. Where is he? I am fine. I was kicking some butt at the cornhole tournament. So let's get on into it. We're going to start with the bottom of the list here, as we do. The least expensive this week. By the way, we have 44 homes hitting the market this week. 2589 South Cubmont Drive over in Evergreen. This is a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,088 square footer. She looks a little rough. Let's see. Where are we? All right, so we are just off of the Highway 70. So it's south, just south of Evergreen Lake, right when you're about to pass Brook Forest Road. That's where you'll find this, up on the hill there. And she rough, but she is available. And at this price point in Evergreen, that's crazy. We only got 6 photos. That is what you got for the bottom of the list. Being brought to you by Elizabeth Fisher of Weston, Maine. Asking price is $315,000. Next up, we have a condo over on Buffalo Park Road. This is 29656 Buffalo Park Road, Unit 209, being brought to you by Sarah Wilson of Compass. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 806 square footer. Little cutie patootie. Looks good. It's in good shape. Buffalo Park Road, though, I know we definitely haven't had this on the update before. Where on Buffalo Park? Buffalo Park Road is just past the high school there. So right before you hit Three Sisters, actually, you've never seen these condos over here, and I drive by there a good amount. That's crazy. We're all learning something today. But this is available for 380,000. A little community garden there. That's fun. Next up, we're going over to 388 Sawmill Lane over in Idaho Springs. This is being brought to you by Hallie Rand of Coldwell Banker. It is 2 bedrooms. It is 1 bathroom. It is 720 square feet. Single family detached home for under 400K. Come get some. Cool. It looks cute. Where is this? This looks like Wow. Look at that shot. Was that old Scout? A Scout with a plow on it? I mean, that's got value right there. This looks like it's heading up towards St. Mary's area. Oh, actually, this is okay. So this is up like Echo Hills area. It took me a second to get that my bearings on here. So just past Little Bear. So you are at about 9,000 feet up here elevation. Cool. Nice and quiet up there. I saw a bear on the road the other day. Asking price $399,999. 750 Mosquito Creek Trail. I hate the name of that street. Mosquito Creek. Who wants it? Why would you? No, thank you. But this is over in Blackhawk. One bedroom, one bathroom, 1,200 square feet. Sitting on 33 acres. Somebody buy this for 475. What? Where is it? Back at Mosquito Creek Trail. You are deep in the canyon there. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you are way back in there. Access to the road is probably pretty freaking wily, but nice. 35 acres under 500K. Good lord. Let's see some of the inside of the house. Okay. About what you would expect at this price point on 35 acres. Needs love. But don't we all? Don't we all need a little bit of love? iPhone photos. Cool. 35 acres is crazy. I'm being brought to you by Caleb Skeen of Heritage West Real Estate. This is 475,000 asking price here. I meant to jump on yesterday too at 8 a.m. and just let you guys know that it's going to be shooting this on Sunday, but I was on the road and couldn't get the StreamYard to open on my phone. I was just going to pop in and say what's up, but it didn't happen. So hopefully you guys get to watch the replay. As you guys are watching the replay, let me know where you guys are watching from, who's checking in on this video. I appreciate that. We're going over to 2137 Roland Road. This is over in the Berlin Ranchettes kind of area of Bailey. So not too far from 285 here. This whole area kind of wraps around, goes to the Berlin Ranchettes. And then not too far from Pine Junction, you'll go up over to Aspen Park for your major shopping over here. Looks clean, looks well maintained. Usually you get about an acre over here too. Yep, 1 acre even. 1 acre. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in bad shape at all. Cool. Looks good. Come and get it. Jackie White is your real estate agent on this. Your Castle Real Estate is her brokerage. She's the listing agent. 515,000 is the asking price. 26238 South End Road. This is a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,081 square footer over in Kittredge neighborhood. Looks like it's up on the hill there. Let's see where this is. Cool. Yeah. So you're at the very top there, just behind the little park, Kittredge Community Park. I heard a sad story. Black Hat Cattle Company closed. Devastating. That was, I think, the best steakhouse. I mean, maybe in the area. Definitely in the foothills, but I think it rivaled Shanahan Steakhouse and Del Frisco's and all that. It looks clean. It looks updated here. Looks available. 525,000 is what they're asking. 26939 Columbine Lane over in Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,549 square feet. I like the metal roof. You are so just off of kind of by Marshdale area right here by Marsh Burger and the gas station, right by that roundabout. If you know, you know. Like the metal roof, like the views. I like those windows. Cool. No, excuse me, no garage. Big old deck. Cool. That's the basement. Not murdery at all. Excuse me. I have a beet. I think a beet juice to drink and a coffee. And so I got the little burps here. Amy Ryan with the Amy Ryan Group. That is your listing agent. They are asking 575,000. What's up, Tatiana? Woo woo! He's on. Good morning, Tati. Watching from Florida, still as loopy as yesterday. Yeah, I saw something in the comments that I didn't see what you're going through. I just see Christian White was wishing you well. Hope you're okay, girl. And I was down in Tampa. Oh, my camera cut off. Hold on, let me change the battery real quick. Don't know how that happened. I thought that thing sucker was fully charged. See here. Interesting. What is happening? There we go. No idea. Oof, that sounds like you're going through it, Tatiana. Sorry to hear that. Rest up. Take care of yourself. Hopefully you have somebody to run ins and help you out. Well, thank you. I mean, that's I guess the silver lining, right? You get to hang out with me. Um, cool. Good to have you on. Thanks for jumping on and saying good morning. All right, we are going over to 20650 Seminole Road. Oh, look at this rustic charmer here. This is over in Indian Hills area, so really easy access back out to 285. You're right on it. We did go look at this property for a client, and the road up there is pretty rough. Parking is rough too. You got like a little cutout spot at the bottom. Definitely four-wheel drive territory, but easy access to 285. Nice little sunroom. I'll show you the driveway if they show it here. So this has been flipped. This was on the market a little while back, and they did a lot of updating to it, but the access is just tough. See down here at the bottom left, you can see where you park your cars. So it is south facing, which is nice, but um, a little wild living over there. That's what you're climbing up in the winter. You definitely got to be sure footed. Cool. There you have it. Being brought to you by Dana Dalvit of Wildflower Realty LLC. Asking price 585,000. There you go. Hey y'all, up at oh wow, Ryan reporting the elevation. Thanks. This could be your side of the mountain. Hit up your boy Sean Murphy for schedule your tour today. Bring your 4x4. Definitely bring your 4x4 for that one. 119 Quakey Way. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,944 square footer over in Bailey. Looks like Pine Junction area. Maybe it's up Deer Creek. Let's see. I know this is more like the Berlin Ranchettes area here. There you go. So really easy access back out to 285. There you have it. Big old deck too. Deck looks new. Cool, nice downstairs. Could use a walkout. Big 2-car garage. Deck, like I said, deck looks brand new. Christy Whitehead with Keller Williams is the listing agent on this. Asking price $599,900. Going over to 208 Venus, the goddess of love. 208 Venus Road. We're coming at you from 8,481 square feet or 8,481 feet of elevation. Thank you, Ryan. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,588 square footer. She is up there. Open house today, 11 to 1. I don't know about that periwinkle. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. That does look periwinkle purple to me. Little pop. Still got the old T-lock shingles. They don't even put those on anymore. Yeah. Those are some old shingles, but they look like they're holding up. None of them look like they're missing. Nice big wide open spaces. Got the wood burner. Cool. There you have it. Meredith Robinson with Indian Peaks Real Estate is your agent on this one. Well, I'm your agent on this one, right? But she's the listing agent for the seller. Asking price is 609,000. And I'm moving swiftly through these here because I got to be done in 1 hour because of showings I have over in Evergreen today. Focus on the trim, not the shingles. Nothing to see here. Yeah, exactly. Then maybe that's a great distraction there. We have 41 U Lane. This could be the property for you. This is a 5 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,416 square footer, and they are after offering a $10,000 concession to go towards buying down your interest rate and or covering your closing costs. Nice detached garage. You got the solar up top there. Nice, cutesy, very demure. And going with the hot colors, we got pink downstairs. Oh, hey girl. Hey girl, nice booty. Should we be catcalling photos on this channel? On this channel, we can. We get to do whatever we want. This is my channel, and what I say goes. Unless I get too far, too crazy, then YouTube will have something to say. But it looks good. Being brought to you by Trang Yannick of Madison Company Properties. Asking price 615,000. 2112115 Bear Park Road over in Conifer. Nice metal roof on this. Over in the Kings Valley neighborhood, which means they might have public water, public sewer here. One of the only areas of Conifer that has public water, public sewer. Don't see anything about their utilities. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But Kings Valley is real close to 285 here. I'll show you. So just up the hill there from 285 gives you easy access back out to Aspen Park for shopping. This is 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,948 square feet. Looks like they threw down some new carpeting. Exterior looks like it's been painted at some time. This is Blake Alexander's listing. He's with Compass. Cool. Asking price on that one was 615,000. Ryan's got a question here. How does a property held in a trust affect the sale? This one said that really nothing. So some people put their property in a trust, and it really doesn't change the pace or anything about the property. They just essentially think of it as like bought through an LLC. So typically there's no extra time needed or anything like that. But that's the way typically more wealthy people put their properties in a trust. That way that things don't have to go through probate. Typically, if somebody passes away. Cool. 28760 Pine Trail Unit 1 over in the Green Valley neighborhood of Conifer. This is 3 bedrooms. This is 2 bathrooms. This is 2,000 square feet, sitting on 0.94 acres. I'm guessing it's kind of Berlin Ranchettes neighborhood. Oh no, you're just past Aspen Park there. Slightly closer than that Kings Valley property to Aspen Park here. So easy access back out to 285. This is Sean Ewer's listing with Keller Williams Realty. Cute little hot tub, big old deck out there. It's a big old deck. Stairs, stairway to nowhere. And a big 2-car extendo garage. Nice. Nice setup. Asking price is 630,000. 12256 Powhatan Powhatan Trail. Might have butchered that. Look at a big, wide open floor plan. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,408 square feet. Maybe not big open floor plan, but open floor plan. Nice. You could cook and do the dishes while you're still entertaining your guest. Like that cat. It looks like a Siamese cat. You can't see it. It's right behind my head. There she is, right under the table there. And flows right out to your mountain views on the deck. Cool. Man, I did one of those bike trainers before and not a fan. It's so boring. Being brought to you by the Wisdom Real Estate at Wisdom Real Estate Brokerage. Asking price 645,000. 10212 Dowdle Drive. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,936 square footer, sitting on 1.21 acres. Looking good. Nice setup there. You got a little homestead section off here to the left and a little studio up top there. Where are we? So we are up in the living that canyon life, and you're right kind of in the middle of Coal Creek Canyon and Golden Gate Canyon. So it's not one that you probably want to be commuting regularly back down the hill, but if you work remotely or looking for a second home, great spot. Big moss rock fireplace. Dig it. I dig it. Cool. Being brought to you by Courtney Wentworth of Mile High Modern. Asking price on that was 650,000. 4316 Smith Road. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,662 square feet. Sitting on how much acreage do we have here? 6 acre lot. There you go. Over in Blackhawk area, right off of Golden Gate Canyon. So living that canyon life again. Same thing as last time. Um, Kind of a windy road to take you right back out to north part of Golden. Probably 15 minutes up there, maybe 20. So not too far, but still a little bit of a drive to get back out of there. But you got what I say, 6 acres. There's some T-lock shingles again for you. Exterior looks like you could use some love. Kind of a narrow landing there. Okay, you got some updates going on here. Interesting floor flow here. I think this is one of the ones you got to go see in person. Nice landing spot at the top there. Nice big windows. Cool. It looks light. It looks bright. It looks available for purchase. Being brought to you by Daniel Volmer of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Nice pea green kitchen there too. Cool. There you have it. There's your little slither of land there. There you have it. Asking price 660,000. Oh, my camera having problems today. It says it looks like my camera was unplugged. Well, it wasn't. I don't know what it's doing today. 11718 Sydney Road East. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,132 square footer. Nice twilight photo there. They even got the wood burner going for you, setting the mood. Guess you can't really see it behind my big old dome. There you go. Nice deck. House looks like it's in good shape. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,132 square feet, sitting on 1.7 acres. Says Golden. This must be Golden Gate Canyon again, or one of the canyons. Yep, Coal Creek Canyon is where you're gonna go. It's gonna take you a bit just to get out of the neighborhood. A lot of windy roads to shoot you back out to Coal Creek Canyon. Hot tub, got everything you need. You're good to go. Being brought to you by Amanda Dowdle of Modern Design Realty Group LLC. Asking price is 675,000. They're showing you, I'm guessing that's Eldora Mountain there, but this photo has been used, not that one. This photo has been used so much. Look how pixelated. This is like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. They got this photo up here. Asking price 675,000. 865 Silver Creek Road. Look at this blue cabin. This is over in Idaho Springs. Looks like it's up St. Mary's area. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,796 square feet. This would be a good one, Ryan, if you can give us the altitude on this or the elevation on this one. I'm guessing 10,100 feet. So back up to St. Mary's area. So you're about 17 minutes to get back down to I-70 here, up Fall River Road. Kind of a not a bad drive, but doing it every day can kind of weigh on you. And you don't have large lots up there. You do have a public water, public sewer over in this area. So that's if you're into that, that's a nice plus. Oh, I was 100 feet off. Thank you, Ryan. 9,955 feet of elevation. So you are high. People say everyone in Colorado is high, and you could be one of us at 9,955. You could be high in too many ways. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,796 square feet. Being brought to you by Sharon Rosino of Two Rivers Real Estate. Asking price is 695,000. 12650 Elk Haven Lane. Open house today, 1 to 4. Looks good over in the Pine Junction neighborhood of Conifer. That driveway looks super nice and slick, like it just got rained on. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,211 square feet. Maybe an acre? Maybe an acre? 1.87 acres. I'll show you where you're at. You are almost to Pine Junction here. This is right where you'll have the crossroads. We'll get yourself some brisket, more lumber. Everything's over here. So really easy access back to 385. You're probably close enough over there. You're probably going to hear the traffic noise. I'd bet money on it. You're pretty close to 285, but easy access. You could commute downtown on this. Oh, this is a good floor plan for its size, right? I like how the timbers extend over the eave there. Nice touch. Whoops. Got the hot tub, somewhat usable land out there, detached shed. Being brought to you by Robert McCarroll of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price 725. If you guys haven't yet, as you guys are on here, the camera got unplugged again. What is going on? As you guys are on here, do me a favor, give me the thumbs up on the video. I appreciate you appreciating me. Helps it get seen by more people. Taylor Carpenter's listing up next. She's with Compass. This is 32670 Aspen Meadow Drive. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,904 square feet. Sitting on 1.14 acre over in the Shadow Mountain neighborhood. So that is going to be Shadow Mountain Road right there. Wraps you all the way around, which means you have easy access over to Aspen Park here. This is more Brook Forest. So you can take Brook Forest, go to Blue Creek, cut over to Aspen Park, or just go left onto 73 and hit Evergreen Lake. Nice and quiet back in here too. Woodsy, very woodsy. Oh, hey, friend. I love when people put the pups and the cats in the photos. He doesn't want to. He looks like he's happy there. Looks like he's lived a good life there. Yeah, that's great. Windows, those sliders look new. Cool. He's kind of the setup here. So pull right into the garage, and then you get a little catwalk there to get to the house. Asking price is 750,000. 28 Red Lily Lane. This is over in Evergreen, Upper Bear Creek neighborhood. Nice sought after neighborhood. You're not too far from the lake. Yeah, this one's a little bit further back there. So you could take Upper Bear Creek to get back to the lake and the golf course. Boom, right there. But likely you're going to be taking Witter Gulch and then over to Stagecoach. This is much more of a direct shot to Evergreen Parkway. Take you back up to I-70 here. There you have it. There you have it. Here it is. If I had $1 for every time I'd seen this photo here of the bear, I could buy a Vitamix for sure. Craig Hafferman, with Assist to Sell Real Estate, is the listing agent. He is asking 750,000. 7055 Woodchuck Way. This is Shadow Mountain neighborhood, right where we just were 2 listings ago here. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,797 square feet, sitting on 1.4 acres. Similar rolling mountain views is what you're gonna get. It's giving 90s vibes with that color schema, but looks good, looks clean, looks well maintained. Decks look like they've gotten some work done to them. These look like they've been reinforced lately. Cool. What is happening with my camera today? Don't know. Kevin Friedoff is the listing agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, asking price 895,000. Something. I just restarted my computer before I got on. Something must be screwing with it. 6684 Olympus Drive. This is over in North Turkey Creek neighborhood. Look at the views. You get nice. Real nice. A little slither of God's creation out there. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,203 square feet, sitting on 3.9 acres. Nice. Looks clean. Windows look like they've been updated at some point. Maybe not these sliders. These sliders look older. Maybe I could be wrong. Big moss rock fireplace. Carpet looks new. Big 2-car extendo garage. Lovely. Being brought to you by Pandora and John Erlinson of Madison Company. They're asking 910,000. We jumped from 600s to 900. Wait, real quick. 100, then 60, 10060, Blue Sky Trail. This is over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood again. Look at that big old house. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,355 square feet, sitting on 1.02 acres with the views. It's quite the setup there. Looks big, mean, and clean. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day. This is Mary Hailing with Live Sotheby International Realty's listing. They're asking 925,000. Look at that view. Uh, Amazing. 220 Ravenswood Court. This is 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,268 square feet on the top of the mountain over here. Open house today from 12 to 3, sitting on 5.63 acres. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Those could be your rock outcroppings. What a Is that AI? Is that real? That looks like too many of them. Our hummingbirds are on point up here. Nice little gated access. Kind of looks like a 1920s charmer. Yeah, it's got some rustic charm with nice updates. I like it. Let's see where this is though. Big old bay window to sit with your bay. Being brought to you by Trang Yannick, her second listing of the week. Good job, Trang. Let's see where this one was, though. Couldn't quite make it out. All right, so not too far from 225, just past the Loafing Jug over there. A little bit of dirt roads to get back in there, but most of those properties back in there do have the acreage. This one's sitting on 6 acres and awesome views. 24376 Current Drive. This is back in Genesee neighborhood. Genesee is kind of the first neighborhood as you're going into the foothills on I-70 here. So definitely a property you could commute down the hill. You worked in Denver, you could commute regularly. And it looks like it's just on the back side of there. So uh, usually you have better views on the back side there. Is this one a townhome? Let's see. This private courtyard. So I'm guessing this is yeah, it is a townhome, but it's 3,000. Well, I'm sorry, it's 1,926 square feet, which is pretty much the size of a house. There's your little private courtyard. Nice meadowy view over here. Yeah, I dig it. You got the hot tub out back too. This is a picture of the seller getting ready to move. He's out of here. Cool. It looks good. Tom Thorne is the listing agent with Coldwell Banker. Asking price is 975,000. Drinking the blood of my enemies this morning to get started. Really setting the tone this Sunday. 7102 Lynx Lair. So Lynx Lair A little wily to get up in there, but you're gonna have awesome views, I could tell you, of the Continental Divide here. Four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 3,695 square feet, sitting on half an acre. Now this is just up Brook Forest Road here. There you go. This road to get up in here, you got like this access here. You could take Berry Brush and cut way over to 73. But any way you go, it's a little bit steep at parts. So I'd say four-wheel drive territory. Lovely that you have the fire hydrant right outside of your door there. Insurance company gonna love that. Big wide open spaces. And there's your views you could see out the window there. Cool. Everything looks clean, well maintained. Nice size primary with the five-piece ensuite. Boom. Being brought to you by Alicia Sexton. Remax is the brokerage, 985,000. 1269 Pomegranate Lane over in Genesee North Central neighborhood. I love the tongue and groove. This is three bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 3,264 square feet. Real nice. It looks like Genesee South. You like pomegranate? That's your thing, Tatiana? You dig this one because of the name? Okay. Let's see where we are in Genesee. Yeah, so you're not exactly on the backside. You're kind of the top part there. So not really much of a view from there. But nice and meadowy. You'll definitely have all the elk and the deer coming through, just nibbling. You get access to the two fitness centers there. There's one of them with the pool. Being brought to you by Anne Lannon of Kentwood Real Estate. Asking price $1 million. And street names do matter, so I'm with you on that. We want to have a cool street name. All right, this is 3826 Piney Grove Street. Says it's over in Evergreen. This looks like right behind the Safeway there, the newer construction homes. Three bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 2,721 square feet, being brought to you by Angie Sudbury of Invalsco Real Estate. I'll show you the back here. But so these are townhomes right behind the Safeway here. Cool. Yeah, so there's all your grocery shopping, everything. Like you could rollerblade down the hill. Might be hard rollerblading back up, but there's your grocery store right here. Whole bunch of new townhomes coming up this way, and this is one of them. Asking price is 1,040,000. 3357 Appaloosa Drive. This is four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 3,261 square feet, sitting on zero point 0.5 acres. Is this another townhome? Nope, it says single family residence. Open house today, 11 to 2. You are right in the heart of it. So this is the like LP now area of Evergreen. So you got Buchanan Park right over here is where they always have the festivities, things like that. and then you have the rodeo happens just down here, and then you get Elk Meadow right across the street. So you're gonna have elk coming through your yard all the time, just nibbling, just nibbling. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That is how they roll. Cool, but if you want something that's super easy, awesome access, there you go. Tatiana says that deck is it's a good looking deck. And you typically have decent views out here too. There you go. They got some of the neighbors here. That's what happens over in this area. Get all the elk just chilling in your yard. Same. Yeah. Same, Ryan. The houses seem to be they look more livable after we get higher price points. It's crazy. I don't know why. Why is that? Chris Vinci is with Live Sotheby's International Realty is the listing agent. Asking price 1,068,000. Tatiana agrees. What 10333 Georgia Circle. This is over in Hilldale Pines neighborhood. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 4,515 square feet, sitting on 1.13 acres. We are back. Hilldale Pines, cute little community over here. Kind of on an island by itself. You come down Turkey Creek to get back out to 285, going this way by Meyer Ranch and then coming back down. You could go this way, but it actually goes pretty far before it connects back to 285. So yeah, cute little neighborhood. You got good views over there. And not only do you have mountain views, but you have city views as well. Look at that. That's real life, folks. That's what you could have. And then what's cool about this property is you have city view. Look at that. There's Denver right there. I like the twinkle of the city. Very romantic. 1,150,000 is what Aaron Hoover with Coldwell Banker is asking. Hmm. I have a house here in Florida, 800K to be able to high five your neighbors. Yeah, that's not it. I mean, the properties that you can high five your neighbors up here, those typically sit a little bit longer because people are like, that is why I'm moving to the mountains to not see these people. This one looks sweet. 21,658 Mountsfield Drive, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,717 square feet, sitting on point 0.7 acres. Looks like a mountain modern. Yeah, I like the architecture too, Ryan. I'm down. Deck looks new. Well, at least the top part looks new. Ooh, fun. You guys agree. You guys can go in on it. Yeah, that's a sweet floor plan. Yep, I like the dark wood too. They did a good job matching the cabinets to it. Oh, what up, Christian White? What up? Sorry, I didn't get a really good chance to or a chance at all to tell you guys I wasn't going to be on yesterday. Thanks for jumping on a Sunday. Look at that artistic photo there. Cool. Nice. Oh, all that rock coming down. That's cool. Yeah, we agree. We all agree. Good design. Fun. Fun stuff. Being brought to you by Leslie Clay of Realty One Group. Asking price $1,199,999. 21446 Indian Spring Road. This is over in Pleasant Park corridor of Conifer. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 3,914 square feet, sitting on 9.66 acres. With a 3-car extendo garage matching the house. I dig that. Oh, yeah. Beaming. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $1 more for that house. They knew the upper threshold that they could go. Cool. Looks good. Looks cute. If you want that mountain, and that's the other thing I get some of my clients. They'll like something like this. They don't like the traditional feeling houses because they're like, I want to be in the mountains. I want to feel like I'm in a mountain house. And I say, I got you, fam. I got you. Cool. Jessica Northrup with Compass is the listing agent. Asking price 1,200,000. 2335 Fescue Fescue Road. I don't know how to say that. This is over in Genesee neighborhood. So you can see this is I talk about Genesee South, Genesee North. This is Genesee North, where you can see I-70 right there. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,631 square feet, sitting on 0.39 acres. Look at this open floor plan, though. You got all the surfaces. Giant kitchen island, bonus island, which some of my clients actually don't love. They're like, this is just going to turn into a catch-all here. And then you get the bay window to sit with your bay. Was that a double oven? Double oven. It sure is. It sure is, Ryan. You get the microwave down there, double oven up top, giant refrigerator. Cabinets look like they've been updated. This house is looking clean. Yeah, that's a great floor plan right there. You probably could see Mother Cabrini Shrine. I'm guessing that's what I'm looking at over here. Cool, nice little office nook. I dig it. So many shoes. Nice yoga. That's exactly what I would do there. Nice yoga spot. Snake foot tub. There you go, right there. Cool. Looks good. Well put together. Being brought to you by Ryan Conover of Madison Company Properties. Asking price is 1,360,000. 12023 Coal Creek Heights Road. Open house today, 11 to 1. You go check this out, IRL. Horses allowed on this property, it says 2.07 acres. You don't have really usable land for the horses, so I don't know why they put that. Um, a lot of rolled ankles from your horses. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,644 square feet. There's a clawfoot tub for you. Nice bear wall. When I see the bears like that on the wall, it always makes me think of those like Velcro, like they have them like the little blow up Velcro things on the I like the bounce house, then they'll have the Velcro wall where kids could just stick to. That's what it looks like it happened to me. Like a bear just like stuck himself to the wall. Cool. Moody. And you got lots for sale. You could expand that. So typically they're giving the price for this. And then there might be separate listings for these adjoining properties that are for sale. Cool. Being brought to you by Brandon Davis of Mile High Modern. Asking price 1,399,000. Keep saying my camera is unplugged. It's not. 3192 Golden Yarrow Lane. This is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms over in Evergreen. What area am I looking at? Must be El Pinal area. Hmm. Interesting. That's an interesting photo. Well, this is right past the end of downtown Evergreen. Let's see. This is pretty much Kittredge. Pretty much Kittredge. That's what it is. So Uh, we had a property at the very bottom of the list that was over here on the south end. So even though it says Kittredge here, this area up top is still considered evergreen. But you are just south. I'm sorry, just east of downtown Evergreen. Cool. My damn camera today. I don't know. I changed the batteries. A nice south facing house here, so plenty of great sunshine throughout the year over here. It's a big elk coming through. Cool. So you got the gas station, you got the Black Hat Cattle Company that sadly closed. You got this ridiculous tub here, the jacuzzi tub, two-seater, and a giant rainfall shower head there. That's I kind of like it. It doesn't really flow with the rest of the house, but it's cool. That's cool. I like that closet. Cool. Being brought to you by Jason Glowacki of Redfin. Asking price is 1.45 million. Oh, you like that one, Tatiana? There you go. I liked that closet space for sure. 13445 South Baird Road. This is Richmond Hill corridor of Conifer, 4 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2,310 square feet, sitting on 17 acres. Big open floor plan. Mountain Charmer is what we'll call this one. This is being brought to you by Patrick Smith with Patrick Joseph Smith Realty. They are asking 1,409,000. I lost the price. I'll come right back to it. But you got 17 acres. You got tons of privacy back in here, and you got the views. 1,495,000 is the asking price there. 23 Juniper Court over in Genesee neighborhood. We got a bunch of Genesee popping off. A four-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,590 square feet, sitting on 0.77 acres. See where at in Genesee. Oh, way down at the bottom. You're 10 minutes to get just back out to Genesee, but then you're 5 minutes back down the hill to get into the Front Range area. But typically, you're going to have great views if this one's set up correctly here. Somebody's calling me from Cypress, Texas. You guys going to show us the views or what? There we go. There we go. Not it. Not feeling it, huh? Okay. These Genesee homes, they do a lot of stuff with their drywall, double oven. Do a lot of stuff with their drywall and certain just vibes of it, like this little thing. It gives 90s vibes. But those views are amazing. Yeah, the what do they call that? The block glass. That's 90s. Cool, but you can't you can change the carpet, you can change the block glass, can't change those views. Those are amazing. All right, Ryan, you're not calling. Are you sure? This is you bud dialing me. This is Lark Stewart with Live Sotheby's International Realty's listing. They're asking 1,625,000. Bear Mountain. I was just up at Bear Mountain. So Bear Mountain, this is 5166 Bear Mountain Drive, two bedroom, two bathroom, 1,199 square feet. I'm guessing it has acreage, 8.54 acres. And Bear Mountain is right up behind Evergreen. And it's kind of got like a meadowy vibe over here. So you're about 10 minutes up Little Cub Creek Road to Stanley Park Road. And then the area is actually meadowy. There you go. You get some of this acreage here. What do these guys have over here? Soccer field? Damn, parents of the year. I was cool. I was happy just to get like a goal to go like kick in the backyard. Look at that. That's sweet. Nice. Nice setup. Who likes it? Cool. Not that much square footage though. You love that fireplace. Let's go back. What fireplace does Tatiana love? That one? Okay, the stacked stone. You like the stacked stone? Cool. I like the garage hang. This is sweet. I'd put my office out there too with all those big windows there. This is sweet. Nice. Nice solid roof too. Being brought to you by Michelle Lewis of HomeSmart. Asking price 1,695,000. 25763 Bristlestone Court. This is a lovely three bedroom, five bathroom, 3,247 square footer. I'm actually going to see this one today. This is on the list. 0.77 acres. Cool. Okay, so this is back in Genesee. We were over here just a second ago on Juniper. So this one's just popped up. Competing houses. Here we go. Is that the Wolf Appliances? More of a meadowy than a mountainy view. I guess you got the mountains there too. Some unfinished basement stuff going on there. Make it your own. Cool. And homes.com only reports in the finished square footage. So this might be closer to 4,500 square feet. Cool. There you have it. Jennifer Davenport with Live Sotheby's is listing this property. Open house today, 1 to 3. Asking price 1,750,000. 24 140 24140 US Highway 40. Your dream is for a bookshelf with a sliding ladder. Every time I see one of those, what movie do you guys think of? Let's see if we're all on the same. I feel like we have a lot of millennials on this channel. What movie do you think of when you see the ladder with the library? This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 5,803 square feet. Sitting on, whoa, is that right? 205. No, that's not right. That can't be right. There's no way. Yeah, we got a little typo here on the on the lot size. It says 205,000 acres. Let's check it out. Yeah, you're definitely not on 205 acres. 205,000 acres. That would be the whole mountain. But Lookout Mountain neighborhood, which is really right across the highway from Genesee. So you get good views and really great access back down the hill again. Little kitchenette downstairs, chill outdoor sitting area. That hot tub is just a little bit too far away from just put it right here. You're getting the same view, and in the winter, I don't have to walk as far. I was thinking Beauty and the Beast. I was definitely going Beauty and the Beast on that one. Cool. This is being brought to you by Melissa. Melissa. Have anybody ever seen Melissa spelled this way? Melissa Miller Eakins of Remax. Malissa, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I actually think my name is super plain and easy to spell, Sean Murphy, until I go to like Southeast Asia, and I guess they've never seen it before. I get Cian a lot over there, which I'm like, okay, first it's Sean, but I could absolutely 100% see how that's how you would say that if you've never seen it before. Open house today, 1 to 3. Melissa Miller Eakins with Remax is listing this for 1,795,000. 7374 Wind Spirit Way. This is a 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2,813 square footer over in Golden Gate Canyon. This has got to have some acreage here. 36.31 acres. There you have it. Golden Gate Canyon at this price point better come with some acreage. And a little pond over there. Yeah, this is sick. Sick in a good way. 3-car extendo garage, big old deck. Double oven. That view was crazy. I love crazy views. Missing some finishing here. Yeah, that's a awesome, amazing view from your bedroom. Clawfoot tub, nice touch. Cool. Big open basement. Snakefoot tub. You got a clawfoot. I think that's the first time we've ever had a snakefoot tub and a clawfoot tub in the same house. What a time to be alive. What a great day this is going to be. Being brought to you by Casey Miller of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price 2.1 million. All right, we got 2 to go. 401 Raptor Point Road. Look at that view. This is a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bathroom, 5,320 square footer sitting on 20 acres. Hmm? This way. Hmm? Amazing view. Family. Maybe Vin Diesel lives here. Family. Cool. We got the White Caps. Where are we? Not too far off of Robinson Hill here. Golden Gate Canyon. You are back there a little bit, but not too far to get back down the hill to hit Golden there. Got the wine bar. There's a lot of what do they call that? Stamped tin or something like that ceiling. That's a lot of it. Maybe too much. I like talking shit on houses that I can't afford right now. Crazy views though. Nice. Real nice. Asking price is 2,700,000. The only problem is you want modern and cabin. They have mountain modern. That's what we call that, Tatiana. Mountain modern is the style that you're looking for. And then there's like rustic. That one last one was like mountain modern rustic, I guess. All right, we're going over to Evergreen for 30593 Golf Club Point. This has got to be the Highwan neighborhood of Evergreen. It is sitting on 0.57 acres. We got 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 5,381 square feet. This is Highwan neighborhood right by the golf course there. So you definitely got to become a member if you live here. Oh, you are right by the clubhouse. Holy crap. You could walk over there. Holy crap. Yeah, you get the clubhouse there, you get the pool, so you get the kiddos, or if you just love the pool too. Tennis courts, pickleball courts. Man, you are in the mix of it there. That's sweet location, which is probably why it's the most expensive this week. We'll go into every picture. We're gonna digest and dissect this house here. You could heckle people. mean, there's definitely get that. Ooh, Wolf Appliances. There's definitely got a premium here for the location, but it's still a nice house. But that location is, especially if you're a golfer, hands down, can't beat it. Walk over there every day. Just drive your golf cart out of your house. It's a fun bathroom. I don't know if I love it, but it's fun. I put these Zins in my mouth and then they give me the hiccups. I don't know why I do it. It's not good for live streaming. Snakefoot tub with a chandelier and a steam shower. Okay. Fun colors. Cool. Got enough spaces for everything there. Nice outdoor chilling area to heckle the golfers. Nice putt, you jackass. That's what I would say, as I can't golf. Golf is one of those things. It's like heroin. Keep it away from me, man. I'll get addicted, and then I'm out there wasting my weekends. Then I wouldn't be on here with you guys. I'd be out golfing, and then we wouldn't see each other. So that wouldn't be good, right? That is it. That is the top of the heap this week. That is 30593 Golf Point Way, Golf Club Point, being brought to you by Lark Stewart, asking price $2,750,000. So that is how we do it. If you guys have questions, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and you could reach out to me. There's other ways to reach me as well. You can shoot me a text. This goes right to my wireless communication device. You can email me. You could follow me on Instagram, on the gram at Rocky Mountain Murph. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week on Saturday.